my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to Like It or Not. It's yours truly, James Williams, XXXclusive is in the building. Good morning, everybody. Shout out to everybody, man, that's tuning in this morning. Glad to see you all, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome.
Beach is a female dog. I'm staying 10 toes down, though I still might fall. Oh yeah, now I done came through, knocking pictures off your wall. Cause loving people who persecute you, it's still a tough be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith's strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel like disrespect, tell me turn my other cheek and say sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No.
All right, y'all, we're not going to delay it any longer. It's time to get this damn show started, man. But first, anyone who ever worked at Twitter is now either an ex-employee or an ex-employee. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. I forgot all about this, y'all. Oh, man. Real quick, I got to tell y'all this story, and then we'll get the show started, man. But I gotta do this. I forgot all about this, my guy. So yesterday, I get this phone call from one of my friends, and I've never thought that anything like this would happen, but it did. So I got this call from one of my friends, and he's telling me about one of his friends, the girlfriend or whatnot, tried to cut his thing off. His thing, you know, that thing. He tried to cut his thing off, y'all. And I'm just like, are you serious right now? So they were like, yeah, but she missed and cut his thigh instead. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So y'all will never believe what they charged her with. A damn misdemeanor. Like it or not, it's about to go down. Good morning, y'all. 2023. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Like It or Not. Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for Like It or Not. Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Rebecca Azor is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life-ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics scheming, or trying to find the meaning of life. And while the feds keeps us in strife. I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.
Like It or Not starts now.
Good morning.
Good morning. And welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth.
And not care who doesn't like it or sees it.
My camera is kind of
Just
lopsided, but you guys are going to have to deal with that today. If I didn't have
in a gangster league. You don't know nothing about that song, do you?
I don't. I
So
don't.
look it up.
Explain it to
I
me.
forgot the name of the group, but look up Gangsta Lean. And it's like it was a
Okay.
song from the 90s. This is for my homies. This is for my homies. Yeah, yeah.
It sounds familiar, but does it have like Nate Dogg in it?
No, it doesn't. But it's that along
Okay.
them lines. But yeah, it's when I say throwback, you'll like it. You'll like it. I know. Breathe.
Good morning, though. Like, let me start off by saying you guys, a lot of you guys have been trying to check in with me, and I really appreciate that. I know last time I was on the show, which was one Saturday morning or Saturday,
Yeah.
that we had a really good show. And I had addressed some personal issues, one being along the lines of, long story short, you guys should definitely go back. I'm not going to run through the story this morning so I don't get all emotional, but run to Saturday morning show so you guys can hear about it. But long story short, thank you guys for supporting me, sending over some money. I haven't met the goal to go ahead and get things like housing paid, but if you guys still want to contribute, you can, at Becca's Voice on can't even get my head together. Cash App. That's what it's called. Becca's Voice on Cash App. I really would appreciate it. Still trying to get that money together. And again, your girl isn't broke. She just can't get to her funds because creditors have taken over my bank account. I swear it's not made up. It's actually a thing. And so yeah, it's just so crazy, right? It's just when I say it, it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. A credit card from 2012. Yeah. Where I just took it out to go get I took out a credit card to get my little brother through school. And these people came after me after I paid them. I settled and they came back for the rest of it.
Wait.
Yeah. By holding my money in my account.
So you did a settlement on that and you paid the settlement overall?
Yeah, like yes, it's not even on my credit. So I'd settled and they said it will disappear when it's supposed to disappear after the time frame. And the day that it was supposed to, that's when they got this information. The day that it was supposed to, that's when they went to my account. And
that's definitely illegal.
It definitely, David, it sounds illegal. It sounds illegal. This is what I've learned here. It's unethical, but it isn't illegal. This is it. And everyone that it's happened to, if you go on that site or the place where it's happening, it's random people, good citizens of the law, just like me. And this just started happening about right at the start of the pandemic. And then they remixed how they were doing it because then it was becoming what they called illegal. And they started remixing how they were doing it. And a lot of people are saying the same thing that happened to me. Nobody got any notification of anything, any court orders, anything. And like I said, I like to think I'm a really good person. And I abide by the law the best way I can. There are people out here who are not good.
Right.
Who don't do right. So I'm sending up my bat signal. I don't have a hat on, but I'm sending up my bat signal to my supporters. And if you guys can definitely contribute to assisting me, that would be great. That's Becca's Voice on Cash App because that is the only way I can get anything. It's so funny because I can see my money in the account, my account,
so
but they won't release it to me.
It's pending.
They're
like
holding
everything is in
everything.
like a pending status almost, basically.
And my balance, they have my balance at 0, but all my money is there.
Bruh.
And
they're
gonna
we'll talk offline because at this point, do you still have that settlement letter or the information shown? Right.
It was
and I
so
know it
long
is.
ago,
I know it
and
is.
I just I already have been trying to speak with legal, and they're like, yeah, definitely. They're giving me like pointers and everything, but they're saying that it's not illegal. And they're also saying, we can work with you, but you don't even have access to funds. You see what I mean?
This what you do, Becca.
You can't do nothing.
This how get the ball rolling. Go to the Better Business Bureau, file a complaint. Once they get that complaint, they ass is probably going to reverse that money real quick, because a lot of times these businesses don't like when you contact the Better Business Bureau on them to talk about unjust and unfair practices. So a lot of times they'll change their tone, or if you call them and let them know that you contacted or you're getting a lawyer, I guarantee you they probably going to try to reverse them funds real quick, because them people sounds like some assholes.
They're not even at 1 star online. This company, and who is under the guise of a law. And they're not a lawyer's office, but they're calling
And somebody
you
said
and
it
telling
too.
you that
Go
they're
to
a
the
lawyer's
news,
office.
blast their ass all. We are.
I am the news.
We really are.
I am the news.
Rebecca,
So,
maybe you should discuss that on Thursday.
With and like I said, I would love to have this, and I want to have this conversation because just like Ben said the other day,
yeah,
I'm a working class content creator. I'm a working class journalist. That means, it's literally paycheck to paycheck. So I have to go to a 9 to 5 as I do this, which is my main work, but I have to go to a 9 to 5 to cover what I do. In that same breath, the reason I didn't bring it that day, because like I said, it happened on that day when I was on their show or on our show. And it just, it's just, I didn't want to bring that. I don't want to look like, Goodwill, but Ben brought it up. He said, you are a working class content creator. My sole income does not come from here. So but it also brings to the conversation, there are people who really aren't even working class, who are poor, and they're getting hit the same exact way. They're getting hit this way. No food for their kids, no gas, no nothing. And these companies are they're predators, and they're attacking certain people. They're getting information that should be deemed illegal, how they're getting this information. And they're going to find these people's financial centers, our financial centers, and they're hitting them hard, and they're taking them for all they got. Not only are they taking them from what is owed, they're holding their account just in case, they can get access back to that money. They'll hold the account for as long as they need to make sure that money is there for them to take. So I have no access to anything that is mine, even though they're paid. So, but I do, want to just put that out there to warn people that this thing is happening. And as much as I feel like, I don't know, I'm broken about it, but I need to get myself together. Like, what can I do? Yesterday, I was looking at myself in the mirror and I felt like I was looking a mess. Like I said, I got to get myself together. What am I going to do? I got to figure this out. But as I figure it out, we can have a conversation. We can, and let people know what's happening, what's going on. Hey, y'all, just check your stuff. And I hate to say that, because I'd be the one to be like, forget those people. But at the same time, they're going lengths. They don't care who you are, what you're going through. America and different states in America have partnered with these groups too, to allow these things to happen, because there's no way that access should have been granted to my
it really shouldn't have. And that's the part that I'm just like, it's so effed up, because how are y'all have access to this? And honestly, it almost to the point where they're trying to say it's a judgment, but did they confirm that it's actually a judgment, Rebecca, or just something that they're just them seeking up? They're trying to get a judgment, but it's just being held right now. Did they confirm?
So it's a mix, right? I feel like they're still trying to figure out that judgment portion of it, but it has to be that it went through, because they got a legal order. And that's the only way. And on top of that, they're having me pay all the legal fees that they went to go to the court. So there's legal fees that I see that are coming out as well. Yeah, hundreds of dollars.
If you were to close your account, what happens?
They won't. Here's the thing. I went to close the account, and the fact that they put it on hold, they didn't. You see what I'm saying? It's because it's on hold. I can't close the account. These people have already went through every single thing they need to go through to make your life miserable. It is depressing, and I stay on the up and up this time around. And again, sending a bat signal to our community. And if you guys would continue to assist every single one of you guys, let me tell you something. Thank you already. Thank you for what you've done already. We're just pushing a little bit more so we can get this rent paid and we good to go. Don't know when they're going to release my funds, but I really, really want to tell you, everybody, every single one of you guys, you know who you are. I wish that I could send you guys personal notes or whatever, but thank you thus far. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Love to all of you guys. I don't want to rain heavy on you guys. We can discuss it more if you want to catch more of this conversation in depth. Look, I don't want Ben to get me in depth. In depth. I'll be talking about it on Thursday. Just to go for more in a just to have more of a conversation of how this is predatory. This is how credit card companies are doing it. And I want to have more of that conversation on Thursday on the Leftist Mafia. But this morning, because we are on the morning show and I don't want to drain you guys with my issues, let's take it to some really, really positive Black community that happened 2-3 days ago. We're talking about over the weekend. We're talking about, I know Alabama has been in the news. Carly Russell done embarrassed us every opportunity.
Every opportunity.
Every turn. And now her partner, who we were sticking up for, embarrassing folks in Atlanta. Club appearances with girls that don't even, they not fit in the description. I said, not the girl in the
shout out to Tiger for posting the article for me. The goddamn flyer talking about the search and rescue. Not search and rescue. We ain't got there yet, David. Nope, we ain't got there yet, David. Don't put that one up yet, because we're not there yet, David. Get there yet.
Now we talking about we circling back to Saturday's story.
Talking about search and rescue. It's like,
and how dare Tomar. Carly, girl. Carly, I see why you threw that wig on the floor.
You can't be doing that when I got coffee in my mouth.
Sis, you actually threw that wig on the floor and you didn't even know that it would be for your good. He didn't want you no more, and sis, you dodged. You did all of allegedly. That theatrics, allegedly, for this man. And came out to know he was never your man. He didn't hold it down for you like he should, like he could. Baby, that's why she said no more wig. She did her, she put her, she's the one that walked herself, brought herself to the jail. Took that picture and said, you know what? No wig, who this?
And then looking at the picture, I mean, he cute. But girl, he really not all of that. He really not like all of that. He looked like
magically like Dan said, magically delicious. He's giving. He's short. When I say magically delicious, and this is not me coming for people's heights, but you guys, I'm an Amazon, right? I'm tall. I'm an Amazon. And so I'm an avatar. So like literally, you see a brother like this is walking around here like he about 7 foot tall, baby. Coming out to the club in a regular schmegula fit.
Basic as hell. It was gives giving me basic. That I stress heifers out energy. Looking at his pictures, that's the energy he gives.
I stress girls in Alabama. He tried to come to Atlanta and maybe they did not pull out. The girls did not really, the girls, they did not come.
Who him?
The girls did not come. It was the other ones, but it wasn't the girls. We looked at that. No, he didn't. Girl.
He give DL trade. If you don't know what DL trade is, look it up. I'll wait. In Atlanta.
Could definitely. Anywho, with that being said, that's where Black folks were. We needed something to bring us together out of Alabama. Because Carly Russell brought us together. And then we had
We said, why are we here?
We didn't know.
Let me show y'all what we can do.
Why? We showed up for a fight. And Carly embarrassed us. However, we said we will not allow folks to continue to divide us out of Alabama. And I want you guys to see this video. It's particularly long. And I hope this is the whole thing, David, because I want them to see. I want them to watch. I need everybody right now who is watching, cut everything else around you off. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It was about 3 minutes and 57 seconds, but I'll take this. Okay. I need everybody to focus on what you're going to see, because this was a moment where we saw unity.
A moment.
And I don't want you to miss it. Community. Play that thing, David. David, pause it 1 second. Viewer discretion is advised. We do not condone violence here on Like It or Not, but we just wanted to go ahead and show you. I should have made that disclaimer in the beginning. Viewer discretion, once again, is advised, and we do not condone violence of any kind here on Like It or Not. Okay, and the background, the black man that you've seen in the beginning was doing his job. He works there. And the white folks did not want to move the boat that he was asking them to move. So they got physical with him. And we're going to start it from the beginning again. I need you guys to focus. I need you guys to look. I need you guys to pay attention. Viewer discretion.
Like Rebecca said, real quick, Dave, before you play it, give your background story. There was a black boat parked there. The black man drives the riverboat, which is a big, huge thing in Montgomery. So the black guy drives the riverboat. The white folks have their little pontoon boat parked where the boat was supposed to park. So he got off the boat, asked them to move. They did move. He was going to move the boat himself, and that's when they came over and all of this ensued. Thank you.
They physically touched the man who actually works in that area where he's supposed to park the boat. The white people wanted to continue to party, and he tried to just tell them, and they came and they physically touched him first. As onlookers from all of the boats were looking, people at the top who were already there partying. Now, I apologize. Backstory given, disclaimer given. Roll that beautiful bean footage, David. You see here as black people try to come and assist, as that black man is getting jumped by women and men, white women and men. So now black people are trying to come and help and assist. One man a little slow, but he's coming down to the fight as well. Somebody jumped in the water from another boat, swimming across, you guys.
Avengers Endgame.
Swimming across to make sure that he protects this black man as well. He jumps up, and then we see when he jumps up, he is fully clothed breaststroke. Stranger Phelps. Not in that water. Oh, now black folks said, "Excuse me." Yes, move your boat. Move your boat. Move your boat. You want to move your boat? You don't want to move your boat? Yes. And so it began to get physical. It began because 10 white people dumped somebody who literally works here. This is their job. And asked them to move.
Everybody's going to get it. Everybody's going to goddamn get it.
Everybody's going to get it. Everyone is going to get it. Police officers come, and we are still saying, "Excuse me." Somebody got knocked out of their Crocs. Somebody, not the that man is whooping that lady behind. I cannot believe it. Oh, that's a woman.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And they're talking about in the chat, the video be demonetized because we showed the video. I mean, we show a lot of stuff we get demonetized for, y'all, so it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, right in the back of the head. You can turn off the you can turn it off the volume, and we'll just speak over
Yeah.
it. So I know everybody's like, it is violent. I don't like to watch violence. I
Right.
cringe at the sight of violence. But if we can roll it back to the beginning, I want you guys to see as this man was literally telling them, hey, like, can y'all move your boat? And this is after the fact. And he
For no
gets
reason.
jumped. He gets jumped. But the bat signal came up right there. When the hat went up, black folks said, no. No. The hat went up in the air, bat signal right there. It said to us, there's trouble. Send help, back up. And those black folks said, it will not. There's a few other videos that actually show what went down from the boat across the way, that somebody was actually filming as it was going on before the fight began. They're saying, we're trying to go park, and those people won't let us park. Let that man park. Let him park. This is all recorded. And then white people, entitled, did not want to move. And they came down. They kept arguing with him, and he was by himself.
Yeah.
By himself. And they came down and fought him. And so every onlooker that was black came down, and it started a war. It started a war. There was a man with a chair. I see why we cut him off, because he got a little physical. He started letting the ancestors come up in him. But he was swinging that chair around.
I am not my
every
ancestor.
Which way. Exactly. I am not. And the spirit, though, the spirit of mine, that's what it looked like. The spirit of them Haitians fighting against them white folks and won.
Yeah,
we're allergic to that type of behavior. We don't like that. Okay. So swinging that chair around, there was a lady that was sitting on the floor that was already beat up. Unfortunately, I don't condone violence, but this woman jumped into this fight. Police officers are standing right there. That man lost control and went to go bop that lady in the head with a chair. And the police was like, nah, you going to jail, friend. You going to jail. So I say this to say this is the most viral video. And there's so many memes. There are so many, and I'm going to go get you a line of memes, David, but there's so many memes. There's so many videos. I don't see anything wrong with what we saw.
I saw Community. Hello. What I saw is somebody F around and find out. If a situation was an F around and find out, this would be it. Because sometimes we might not always get along, but baby, what we're not going to do is allow one person to get jumped by several. No. This would have gave Avengers Endgame fight. This is what everybody's saying it was. At the end, when the Falcon came in and said, Cap, on your left. Dun, 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 dun. That was it, baby. Came out the woodworks.
It literally is. I have this in my my stories where they came out the water. For me, everybody has their fighter. Choose your fighter. You know who my fighter was? My fighter was a swimmer. The young Stranger Phelps, Mr. Stranger Phelps, jumped in that water on behalf of this man that he didn't know nothing about. Breaststrokes, full on, maybe drunk from riding in this thing he was on anyway. Breaststrokes, fully clothed, hopped out the water to catch a breath real quick and looked for the ops.
And found them.
Are you telling me you don't want that person to be your fighter? I mean, the chair swinging was one thing, but to get in that water and push yourself, you know what kind of
Mama, correct me if I'm wrong, but
that?
this is water from the Alabama River, right, Mama? I think that's the river that's down off the riverboat. It's the Alabama River. Child, that water is not clean. And this black man jumped in there and swam his ass across and said, not today. Not today.
Okay.
Colonizer.
Not today.
Not today, colonizer.
Colonizer. Leave us alone, colonizer. I know that's that vintage, Rebecca. Leave us alone, colonizer. Leave us alone. Again, when you see that, come on. Come on, baby. That's all we need to know. Not him getting the chair, baby. Not him getting a chair. Listen, it's no joke. It's no joke. David, go into my Instagram stories. And to me, that is exactly how Black folks got out of the water. Somebody went under the Shade Room comments and said, use this as a like button to say it wasn't funny. Somebody said it must have been your people out there getting their behinds whooped. White folks are going to have to, when it comes to situations like this, and all of my beautiful allies that are watching, I know it looks crazy, but understand, you know how many times I've watched people with my immigrant mother who literally disrespect her. White people will disrespect my immigrant mother. I'm a child. I've seen them try to put their hands on her, call her all kinds, spit at her. Okay? Ain't no way. They get nothing. Nothing happens to them. They cry about it. No. Listen, when things like this are, I will never forget the day somebody came to my house and tried to put their hands on my mom. The whole community came out and we jumped that whole family. Yep. Came to the door, called my mom all kind of such and such Haitians. The whole community came out. Haitian community. I mean, I don't know how they heard the signal. And we went to Brawl in my neighborhood. And we whooped this particular family's behind.
Thank you. I was just looking for that, David. Thank you.
We're not a fighting family, but to be disrespected and because of entitlement, I'm sorry. Yeah, community's gonna come together for something. And I love to see it come together for this.
It needed to happen. It needed to. Because y'all was just
it needed to happen.
And especially because I know some people are asking about updates. Well, I know the mayor came out and was like, she doesn't condone what happened, and it was just some unruly people doing some unruly things or whatnot, and that them attacking a man that was just doing his job. So it sounds like the mayor is in support of the riverboat driver, and I appreciate that. So, and then I saw another video of one of the white guys, and I don't know if it was true or not, but a video of one of the guys that was actually involved in the fight. Yeah, Dave, we're gonna have to run this one back. But that was involved in the fight, and when I tell you, he said, "Yep, that black man." He said, "Yeah, that old man can swing." And when I tell you, his face all busted up, girl.
Wow.
Yes, Rebecca.
The white
when
man
I tell
said
you,
this?
2 black eyes, nose bloody, everything. I'm just like, you effed around and found out, bro.
It was when one of them, when somebody put they setup from around here, they not down here. This is when I'm giving you a chance.
Yeah.
But when you got it at your face,
level.
when a black man put it at their face, and when the other one takes the hand from the back, he ain't take it from the bottom. He took it from the back. When that hits you across your dome, black out. When it hits you across your dome like that, baby, I don't know. It's not knocking sense into you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure because the way even the women got involved, I thought it was men, but it was the women dragging the other women who were trying to get involved in the jumping. So listen, all hands on deck. Anybody can get it.
And
your grandfather, your sister,
your little nappy-headed ass child, or straight hair, blue-eyed child.
Let's hope. Let's pray. You know, anybody can get it. Let's just hope. I'm sorry, you're a disabled family member. I'm dead serious. I am tired of entitlement. And when we see that, like I said, it just brings me back to a place. These people were spitting on my mama just for being somebody who couldn't speak English, talking to her crazy, telling her she needs to go back to her country. She got bullied in our neighborhood while we were getting bullied. Coming to our house, putting their hands on my mama for no reason because they didn't like how we were in the neighborhood as Haitians. Oh, honey, the neighborhood came out and everybody got it. The children, the parents, everyone got it because of the disrespect. Now, here go the Crocs. Somebody got beat. You know how somebody got beat out of their Crocs. Somebody got beat out of their Crocs. Next, David. This is actual footage. Somebody said, just got my open carry license. The memes are just the gifts that keep giving. Go ahead, next, David. Put a beam on my. Ain't no way I can miss. It's a chair. It's a chair, y'all. It's a chair. They're saying this is the
All
best
the chairs
stuff
in
you can
Walmart
use.
sold out.
Next up. The chairs on Amazon have gone up hundreds of dollars. The folding chairs. Folding chairs are like $5, you guys. Have gone up. Listen, yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
Is not today's price. I said yesterday's price is not today's price. She says, training just in case I get called to battle to defend my family's honor. Baby, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What we doing? What we doing?
And
I need to go learn how to
the
swim.
chair, y'all. I don't know how but there's another meme that says the chair was also invented by a black man.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, guys, this is facts. The folding chair was invented by a black man. This is facts. This is how I know it was in
God's will.
God's will.
That's a good one right there.
Lord.
I've never seen a picture so accurate in my life.
Literally, groceries, bills. Oh, this is my life right now. Listen, I'm the white folks in this picture. I'm the white folks in this photograph. Next up. I sat down and spoke to the chair from Montgomery. Look, here we go. You got to do it in your news voice. On today, on Like It or Not, I sit down with the chair and spoke with them from Montgomery and got the inside scoop. Tune in this afternoon for more.
Okay, I'm the chair. You the reporter. Let's do an interview real quick. Action. Go.
I'm sitting here now, you guys, as promised, with the chair from the Montgomery Brawl. Excuse me. You might have called it a ball. Seemed like a party. But Mr. Chair, what was it like for you to be actually the highlight? Actually, you were the moment in that moment. Could you tell us more? Yes, yes. And were those the sounds that were happening as someone swung you all in the air and waved you like they just didn't care? Right, right. And do you think that you being utilized as what people are calling a weapon, are you regretful that you were a part of this brawl? Oh, wow. Wow. You're saying that you actually are honored, Mr. Chair. Is that what you said? You were honored to be a part of that moment. Well, there you have it, folks. Mr. Chair says that, anybody can get it? Okay. There you have it, folks. Mr. Chair says that anyone can get it. And he's honored to have been a part of a moment that united Black folks, protected Black folks, and actually made an example of F around and find out. More coming up next on Like It or Not.
Peace out, y'all.
Listen, if you didn't find it funny, if it ain't funny to y'all, if these memes ain't funny to y'all, if none of that's funny to y'all, listen, I don't care, guys. There's a lot that we got to deal with every day, every single day. People on the job just doing their job and being talked to and looked at and disrespected because they're Black. So many times we have to look the other way. He did not go put his hands on them. He was going to move their boat. Okay. And the conversation then got handsy when the white man decided to take his drunk behind and come and karate kick. Baby, karate kick can't do nothing for hands.
He thought his ass was Johnny Cage flying across there. Oh, you think you Johnny? Let me show you.
Okay. Okay. That's funny. I promise never to fold. I know that's right. I know
What's
that's
funny
right.
though is I just took
I
a
know that's
black chair I
right.
had out my car like on Saturday. But I've been carrying around this chair in my car for the longest. I guess I was already ready, man. That way you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, listen. We're not playing no games, okay? We're not playing no games. This just goes to show that there is so much unity somewhere for Black people. We not always divided. One thing about it, even though it may not be all of us in the
Yeah.
world, it was right there in Alabama. Alabama came together for something, and we're gonna keep going to coming together for stuff. Listen, I don't care. I love it. I do not condone violence. There's no asterisk there, but I do understand when you're just doing your job, you didn't go out and seek
Yeah.
violence. Violence came to you, and people saw that and came to your defense. Anybody can get it. That man said, the man with the chair was like, white, white, white. He walked over to the lady who was not even in his vicinity, who was already getting her ass whooped. And he said, why would he hit her on the head like she was a
Baba, ba.
He said,
Ba, hey,
that's
baba.
what it was. Bop, bop, bop. Listen, he literally went to her and went bop. Like she wasn't there. It's like he was possessed.
What's the game y'all used to play at Chuck E. Cheese and everywhere else? The whack-a-mole.
That you hit the. Yes. He just gets white, 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 white. He looked over and he said, he walked over there, white. I said, oh my God. That Royal Rumble will never be forgotten.
Hey.
Here we go. Listen. They said, move your boat.
Your damn
said,
boat.
no, move your boat. Oh, baby. Let's go. Look at the white lady. The white lady comes down. She starts hitting the woman. Baby, that lady is whoa. When a girl come from under here, see, it's just that means your hair is being held. And I only know this because I had to fight all my life when I was younger.
Oh, she threw it in the water.
There's different angles. Also to add to this, some of the white people were jumping into the water. Just like our ancestors was doing on that boat because they didn't want to go to another damn country that wasn't theirs. These people were literally jumping into the water. They were jumping because of fear. They saw the rage. They knew they were wrong. They couldn't see how the unity that we had, their unity started to crumble. Bam, bam.
And see, that's the difference.
Okay.
See, we ain't gonna fold, baby. Y'all energy, y'all gonna always fold and crumble. I thought that was my mama with the hair right there and the blonde hair. I'm like, mama, what the hell? It's probably I have some relatives out there, y'all.
Q dogs are in there. Can we shout out to the gold and the purple? Because I see the Q dogs out there.
Oh my God.
That's not even the person
Jesus.
It got crazy. Again, viewer discretion on this particular episode is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. We do not condone violence. Oh, but baby, we gonna kiki about this Alabama
slammer.
Okay, this Montgomery ball. This Alabama slammer. This WWF style.
And I'm gonna let y'all know, me and my peoples, we was born in Montgomery now, baby. Y'all know how we act. That's how we coming. So you forgot. Let me show you, goddamn it.
Listen, it's giving. It's giving. Yeah, I can see you out there as well. I need to learn how to swim so I can hold on, there's
really?
No, listen, let's stay focused on the fact that we are going to we're going to end the show here, but I want you guys to stay focused on unity. That is the key. That is the key. Community and unity. My waistline might be because of stress, but it's giving everything it's supposed to give. Okay. You see that's a little cutout right there.
Oh, it is skin.
That's a little skin.
Oh, damn.
I'm just brown. I'm brown. So yeah, like, it's my skin. I'm 17 different shades of brown.
Galaxy right, she's on the ground already. Ooh, child.
My arms is one color. Yes, I am literally like 17. But yes, Community. That's what we're going to take away from what we saw today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for being my community. And if you would love to give for my particular situation, and be a part of my community, please, please, please. I am not a child of the needy. I am not broke. I just can't get to my funds because of the situation I am in. But I would love your assistance. I would love your help to make sure that I am set for when I can be back with my funds. I don't know if that's going to be a month from now. I don't know that that's going to be 2 months from now. But where I am now, I've already made the arrangements and changes for whatever income I do have to go there to a new account. But virtually right now, I am, I'm still needing help. So if you can be my community, my bat signal is flying up in the air with my FAMU hat.
So now,
you already
you
know
was good,
when she
but then
throw
you
that
said
orange
the
and
FAMU
green.
hat, child. Now I got to pull out.
Well, listen, you putting in, staying in, you're not gonna get nobody pregnant. So, anywho, as I was saying, I am throwing out my bat signal for you all, and and I would really appreciate the community. Becca's Voice on Cash App, Becca's Voice on Cash App. And if you would still, of course, like to give to the show, we're talking about patreon.com/like it or not. You guys, we are doing what we need to do. We staying with you. We holding this show down for you. Tuesdays we like to have a little fun and just get up with y'all, talk a little talk. I'm happy that it was about the Montgomery Brawl. It made me laugh. It put me on the up and up. The Black delegation would like to trade Kanye for that white folding chair. I'm with it. I feel like Kanye was already traded. I just don't know for who. I don't even think we traded him. We kicked him out.
Oh man.
There was no trade. I think we just kicked him out. And also DJ X3C on Cash App. DJ X3C, if you already know what's up, tip your DJ. It's like we at the bar, baby. Tip your DJ. Tip your DJ. We're at the end of the show. Okay. I have one more ask of you guys. Head over to my channel on YouTube. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 currently. And if all 100 of you guys are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, that means you need to go up there and subscribe now. And you guys, if you want to see vintage Becca, head over there. If y'all want to see me as a young journal, 18-year-old journal means journalist. It's short for journalist. If you want to see me as a little young journalist, head over there and you'll catch these really cringy videos from when I used to work at the local news station, WCTV, at the news station on campus, FAMU TV 20, and also was a radio host for the local radio station, 90.5, actually, 90.5. So not the latest, yes, that my FAMU, like all those old ones.
Wow.
They are... no, go to, no, don't go there. Go a little lower. There should be more. Oh, is that it? Oh, I must have deleted. Oh, no, yeah, go there. Go down. That one that says capstone resume tape. You guys, look, supposed to be leaving. Look, 2012. Oh my God. Look. I have orange, and I was living in Florida, so I might choose skin color in Florida. Dark. Look, guys.
Rebecca, you look at this. Oh, look at you.
Baby journalist. She's actually her name is Ashley Garrett. She's actually a local journalist, I believe, in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to Ashley. Yo. Oh, girl, what did I have on?
Come on, it's
yeah,
the
right there.
It's the banyang.
I cut my hair by myself. Hair was falling out. I couldn't afford a hairdresser. Hair was falling out, so I cut my hair by myself. That is terrible. I was talking about domestic violence. Listen, one thing about me, everything that I discuss is what I discuss now in real life. As my camera shuts down. Domestic violence, food,
Ooh, baby.
This had to be 2009. It had to be so. I covered the Robert Champion hazing, the hazing that happened on campus. One of the biggest stories about hazing that actually made national news. I actually covered that as well. I was one of the only journalists who had access to covering this because the family wanted specifically us to cover that, and that's why that particular video has a lot of that one video has a lot of views on it. That's just that story was wild, and for me to have been the one to head it, my footage was on, and as a young journal on CBS, NBC at the time, that, yeah, we had to really take that on as our own as Rattlers, being presented in the media. So that was a lot. That was a lot. Having to talk to the band.
I followed.
So
I feel some type of way that the drum majors are out there, but that's a story for a whole nother day. Because I remember this whole story and everything that happened, because I remember seeing Robert a few times. But yeah, it's a story for another day, because that whole situation was just crazy. And it shook it caused a lot of changes in the band world, especially black marching bands. It brought to the forefront a lot of stuff, and it just changed it changed everything. Honestly, it really did. It really changed everything.
it did. It did. It did. Ooh, I don't. It's a heavy. That's a
most definitely.
heavy subject. And to have been a part of that in the conversation, I actually had friends who were in the band, and to know they felt like I was choosing a side was the hardest. But actually speaking with some of the band members, it just, it was tough. It was tough. But I want you to play that homecoming one, and I want you to play this is gonna be what we end you with. I know we're supposed to go, but I need love right now. I need to stay with you guys a little longer. Just 1 minute longer. This is called The Package. Can you play that FAMU homecoming food package in honor of us going into the homecoming season? You guys, it wouldn't be a FAMU homecoming without the orange and green, the band, the game, and of course, food.
Food, yeah.
Food. Every year around this time, vendors, tailgaters, and even restaurants bring out their best meals and famous specials to satisfy the cravings of the homecoming crowd. The mouth-watering meals range from seafood to Olene's restaurant's special Obama meal and homecoming drinks.
Oh, we got that Venom drink. I named that the Venom drink last year during homecoming. I came up with that drink, and I said, you know what? We're going to have orange and green. So for homecoming, we'll have the orange drink, and we're going to have the green drink. And it's called Rattler Venom drink. Don't miss it. Along with a good time and great tasting food, some homecoming attendees say that the food from the vendors are just a part of the homecoming culture.
I come to homecoming for the vendors because it's just awesome food. Every now and then you want a good home cooked meal, some fried fish, chicken, whatever the case may be. And I just love the spirit and the culture of it.
The way to a rattler's heart must be through their stomach, because it seems that a fed rattler is a happy rattler. As you can see, the game isn't what only brings family, friends, and alumni back for homecoming, but it's also the food. For FAMU TV Homecoming Special, I'm Rebecca Azor.
Hey, I'm Rebecca Azor.
Hold on, this is my favorite part. So I used to have to say my name like that because that's how the world knew my name. I didn't know that I can say my name the way I was supposed to. I thought I had to do it the way the white folks said I had to say my name. Not only that, back in the day, this is what you call a one-man band. Everything that you see there, I had to film, I had to produce, I had to go and edit and cut it in the system. I had to go and get the interviews. It's only you with your mic and your camera in your hand. On your back, on your side. And your shoulder, everybody who was in J school had a permanent bruise on their shoulder when they were going out. We would start the day and we would have to have a story finished before the day's end so that we can put it onto the local news. If you look, and this is back then, David, back then we were on the street reporters. You weren't sitting in the interview with anybody. You would see there's a stick mic somewhere in there. I believe when I was talking to Miss Oline, there's a stick mic that you're holding. And Olene's restaurant, shout out to those. These are all staples at Florida A&M. And I know it's been years since I've been back. I would love to go back and go enjoy and just be there. Watching that just gave my heart all of the feels. I am a former Miss Wheatley. I was able to be on the floats during homecoming and represent for Wheatley Hall. And so like there's a lot of things in culture. And when I watched that back, it actually brought me to this really good space. And I used to complain and be like, oh my God, I got to do all this work. But look where I am today. My professor always told me, it's going to change over to digital. Where would you be in that? And I said, digital is more my speed. And I was one of the first out of FAMU to be someone who got into the digital realm of journalism when everybody else thought it was going to die. And it was me. It was me. So shouts out to Florida A&M that made me who I am, how I am. It's just thank you. Thank you to FAMU. I know this wasn't about FAMU. My full story was really for y'all to go over there and subscribe right now. Why? So I can monetize on that page so that I can give you guys content. I'm going to start giving you guys positive Black stories. I want it to come directly from me on my page, the way that I want it, how I want it, and I want you guys to go there with me. All right. So head over to my page, Rebecca Azor, on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe. I promise you, it's going to be some good content on there and you don't want to miss it. All right. I think I've talked to you guys. I've talked to you guys your ear off. Like all of my side dudes like to tell me. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk.
I'm going to talk.
One thing Rebecca's going to do, she going to talk. So you guys, I don't want to hold you any longer. I love you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for all that you do and all that you've done. Love you. Mean it. Enjoy your Tuesday.
So much again for tuning in. Beautiful Tuesday morning, man. It'll be great today. Do something good for yourselves and make yourself feel good. You know, it's Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of the week, y'all. Of course, I'll be back on Thursday with the Beard Bonnet Chronicles, so you don't want to miss it. Your affirmation for today is I can listen to others' advice, but I am the only one who can tell me how to grow. Ooh. Yes, indeed. I can listen to others' advice, but I am the only one who can tell me how to grow. Love y'all, mean it, man. Y'all gonna be great. I will see y'all on Thursday, man. Love y'all, mean it. Deuces. Dad jokes, culture, ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.